The ultimate power of the Polaroid is that it allows you to experience the same moment for the first time twice. Cynics dismiss it as a wildly inefficient relic of the past, a chic mantelpiece item, rather than a serious contender in the lineup of viable cameras. The cynics are naive, and worse, they have forgotten, or choose to overlook, that the process of creating a photo changes the photo itself, that sometimes the more flawless something is, the cruder it is. Photos taken by the iPhone feel as meaningless as they are efficient. The effort to take them is non-existent, but so is the reward. The Polaroid, a whirring mechanical contraption, manages to be leagues more advanced than the iPhone because it makes its wielder a co-creator rather than a mere passive receiver. iPhones snap photos, Polaroids engrave your memories, and not only that, they engrave them such that you relive them as fresh, untouched experiences. Polaroids don't just manufacture memories, they allow you to see what lies behind the curtain of memory.
Okay. Want to sell the camera?
The first time you step through the wormhole occurs when the photo is freshly snapped, and you travel back in time to observe the very formation of that memory. Within minutes, prenatal outlines gradually emerge from the yet undeveloped film, a 3 by 3 inch obsidian monolith. It's almost as though there's some unseen hand chiseling the film's non-space into tangible images, incrementally unveiling its latent content. It takes about 10 minutes for visuals to begin to materialize. Even though the film appears static for that duration, there is a symphony of unseeable chemical processes catalyzing its metamorphosis. Polaroid film is a petri dish of sorts, a chemistry lab the size of a sticky note. Its lifeless exterior belies a borderline sentient interior, a pseudo-shamanic matrix capable of summoning spectral silhouettes. Polaroid film is carbonated with an amnesiac atmospheric pressure forged from a gaseous dreamlike substance. The images it spawns look like disintegrating apparitions plucked straight from the bowels of psychic limbo.
In this city, you lose all sense of time.
The second time you step through the wormhole, when the photo has just resolved into focus, appearing as though it has been unearthed after practically fading from memory in some neglected back alley of your subconscious tunnel networks. Polaroid film is suffused with quasi-decay. The moment the camera dispenses it, it emerges encrusted with the rust of time's passage. Inharmonious color saturation, pale ectoplasmic blots, caking the photo throughout, cobwebs and barnacles of discoloration, an eerie lunar blue hue, and that patent murky technicolor overlay, as though the film is slightly submerged. Rust to the utilitarian is of negative value. To the romantic, however, it is priceless. When a romantic takes a rust-colonized object into the palm of his or her hand, he or she can feel the weight of that object's cryptic lifespan. Rust is time objectified. If you've ever traced your fingers along intricate networks of rust, then you will understand why Polaroids are so appealing. Rust encodes stories, stories which can never be decoded. The romantic, who prefers the potential over the actual, relishes the indecipherable. Polaroids are machines which derive the enigmatic from the mundane. They do not capture things as they are, they capture things as they will be in your memories. Polaroid film is an embalming medium of sorts, at once a destructive and preservative force. It is an imperfection absorbent material which transfigures decay into a temporal mosaic. By default, It denatures the scene being captured. The photos are pre-weathered. They emerge looking like moths nibbled at the fabric of the pictured memory. And yet it is precisely this decay which renews the memory's lifespan. Polaroid film's preservative powers, figuratively speaking, can be likened to those of the sarcophagus, in the sense that, on the one hand, its limestone facilitated the decomposition of flesh, but on the other hand, it was purported to ensure the deceased's safe passage into the afterlife. One of the most rewarding parts of taking Polaroid photos is knowing that eventually you are probably going to lose them, allowing some random person or people to stumble upon them and vicariously live your memories through them. In this way, developed Polaroid film is a vessel bearing a message fated to be discovered at an indeterminate time in the future, a fossilized footprint of memory sent out into the sea of time.